Today's episode is brought to you by Gustafson and Sons Towing, located at 29 Davis Road in Milanville, Pennsylvania. Gustafson and Sons Towing can handle a variety of services that you may need. Aside from 24-hour towing, they also handle winch outs, long hauls, shed moving, small or medium storage container moving, lockouts, jump starts, emergency roadside fuel delivery, and roadside emergency tire repairs. Got a junk car that you want removed? He'll buy that too and get it off your property. Go ahead and check him out over on Facebook at Gustafson and Sons Towing, on TikTok at Gustafson Sons Towing, or give him a call at 570-280-5890. If your car needs a ride but your wallet doesn't, call Gustafson and Sons Towing, 570-280-5890.
Ready, steady, go!
Nonsense and deep thoughts turn the static into sparks. Welcome to NDT, where the dark lights up your heart. Turn the volume up, let the doubts fall back. We're riding every question on a runaway track. From the jokes that hit at 8 p.m. to the fears you never told your friends. Static in the signal but the mind stays loud. Surfing through the chaos in a half-lit crowd. Nonsense in the open, secrets in your head. Deep thoughts dancing on a razor edge. This is where the noise breaks free, where every wild idea can breathe. Let your mind run free. In the noise we say, every nonsense and the deep thoughts you've been hiding underneath. When the world won't hear, we're the voice in your ear. This is NDT.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a post-vacation edition of the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts podcast. No, this is not an apparition. You do see Jared. No, we did not lose Justin. He's just late as always. This dude bought a new camera, lost it, and 5 minutes before we go live decides to, Chris calls him and he's like, I can't find the camera. Maybe we threw it out. Meanwhile, dumbass stuffed it in his shoe for safekeeping and just realized that it was there. So he's putting it back together. He will be on shortly.
Maybe.
Jared, it's nice to see you again for the second time today.
Yes, for the second time today.
Thank you for lunch. I appreciate you very much. You didn't have to do that. I was a little mad at you.
I did it secretly.
Yeah, you did. He's like,
it was good.
It was epic on his end. He went to where Red Robin. He says, "Give me that thing at the end of the table." I'm thinking Numbnuts is going to be playing a game with his kids, and no, he pays for food. So, thank you again, Robbie, Jeannie. How are you? So, Chris, are you tired?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm surprisingly awake too.
I got like a second win now that I'm home.
Yeah, I got a shower and I'm like ready to. I'm not going to play golf. My golfing days are over for at least a week. So I'm so mad, but it's okay. I'll live. I don't want to hurt myself anymore.
No, I know I didn't want you to hurt yourself anymore either.
No, I tried. I gave it the old college try.
You did. You did.
But
so who ended up with the belt? You or Justin?
Oh, he took it home.
He did?
He did. I was going to let you keep it, but he took it. He said, "Well, pass it around." Like, that's not how that works, dude.
What
got
do you mean
one.
we'll pass it around?
They said we'll just pass it. No. So anybody that's interested, we did not officially play for the golf title yesterday. Chris calculated how many holes did we play?
You and I played 81 in 8 days.
Right. 81 holes of golf in 8 days takes its toll on the body. I didn't realize this was even a thing. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, and don't forget that's not including Top Golf where we were swinging also.
Correct. So I didn't realize that golfer's elbow is the same thing as tennis elbow. It's a little bit of tendonitis, and you're not supposed to keep doing the same motion 100 times over. And starting Friday afternoon,
Yeah.
my arm's starting to tighten up and my fingers were tingly, and I just kept playing through it. And then Saturday, I started to play, and after the second hole, I was like, "Oh, I'm done. I can't do it." So I really felt like my arm was going to fall off. Like it's still, I can't even extend it all the way, like to a. It's almost at like a, I don't know. It's not straight. It won't go straight out all the way.
You probably need a cortisone shot.
You walk around like a T-Rex.
Yeah, it kinda, like that's it. I can't push all the way out. It's wild. I've never experienced this before, so. But it's getting better. It's better than yesterday, but still, I'm not messing around with it. My baseball season's coming up, so I don't want to mess up my throwing arm.
Jeannie, that's a very loaded question. How was your trip?
We're gonna try to wait till Justin gets in here so you get the full experience of the last 48 hours, because I mean it started off normal
ish,
good-ish, and then the last 48 hours. Yesterday afternoon, the wheels came off. It was a wild experience, to say the least. You guys behaved yourself up until that point, which I'm proud of you, because I thought that was going to start happening way sooner. But it was a good time.
Not
overall,
that it was anything bad. It wasn't anything bad.
Nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
No fight. Well, we almost started a fire in the kitchen, but
no fighting. Like there was nothing illegal was done. It's just Justin and mine shenanigans happened.
Yeah. And sometimes, like it kind of. Well, Justin was never the father figure, but there was times where Chris was like, "Guys," and then there was times like I was like, "Guys." So we kind of kept each other in check, but it wasn't bad. Oh, here he comes late as always. Welcome to the studio. He still hasn't figured out how to turn it on yet. His brand new.
There it is.
So he comes in. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
So before we get too far down this rabbit hole, I want you to look on the wall behind you.
Hey, there's something Batman.
It's a Catwoman figure that Braden put in your house.
Well, that's where it stays. You see how observant I am?
And like you put your golf clubs there, and you didn't even see it. It's like eye level. It's eye level.
That camera is actually so much better, Justin.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, it looks a lot better. It's farther away from your face, so we don't have to see as much.
I have it set further away.
Oh, okay.
I can move it closer if you'd like.
I mean, it's up to you. So we're waiting for you for this part. Jeannie asked how our trip was.
It was fantastic.
Okay.
For the most part.
Do you want to go day by day? Or do you just want to talk about the past 36 hours?
Well, I mean, I guess we really don't have to talk about. We could talk about Friday, Saturday, and today.
Hey, bud.
Because we did the show Thursday, so people kind of know what happened up to that point, per se.
Yes.
This does not involve me, so you know where I'm going.
You can stay with us.
Will involve you, sir.
I'll come back and get to you the last day.
Okay.
Okay.
Did we tell them about... No, I don't think we told them about the idea of going live with us running around the house.
Yeah, we did.
I think
Okay.
We did.
That was
what
bad.
we didn't tell them is the downside of the trip.
Right.
That
So
started
Well, yeah.
the minute we walked in.
We thought the issue was solved. How about that?
yeah, we didn't want to put anybody on blast, but now we don't care.
Yeah.
Not just issue, multiple issues.
So, to begin with, we get to the house and we unpack, and I get in my bedroom where my bedroom is, which is like they turned a 2-car garage into a bedroom and a bathroom and a washroom, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there and I'm putting my stuff away, and I look and I'm like, guys, what is this? And Aaron comes in and Justin comes in and they're like, that's dead cockroaches on your floor. We find 5 dead cockroaches on my floor. So I call them up immediately and I'm like, hey, we got some dead cockroaches around here. Like, somebody better get here and clean this up. So all was good. Didn't see any more. Thursday night, we're putting the house back together from the stream, and we find 2 more dead cockroaches that were under the table in the kitchen. Oh, no. So we clean them up and throw them into the toilet and flush them down the drain.
Burial at sea.
Yeah. So then we roll into Friday night. And at this point, back to Thursday. Thursday night, it was like 37 degrees, 36 degrees down there at night. And we have no heat in the house now. So Aaron and I are freezing. So I call him up and I'm like, hello, we have no heat. Like, what's going on around here?
Hot tub didn't work from the beginning.
Oh, the hot tub didn't work from the beginning, which is a reason why we got the place.
You wouldn't.
We wanted the hot tub.
There would have been no renting if there was no hot tub.
We would have went with our original house, which was nicer to begin with. This one was just A, closer to the ocean, and B, had the extra night that we were looking. Well,
that too.
It was the extra night that we were looking for. So getting the extra night offset, it was like the same price as the first house, having the extra night for 4 nights instead of 3. So yeah, the hot tub didn't work. I called them on Thursday about that while we were going to golf. We get back, they're already closed by the time we get back from golf. So I call them the next day. I say, hey, the hot tub's still not working. What's going on? I asked you to call me back to, let me know. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm trying stuff. Hold on. I didn't like the lighting. Keep going.
I called them back to be like, hey, did anybody come look at this? She's like, yeah, they came and looked. And what's it still not working? I said, no, it's not working. So we were there when he showed up Friday. And he told us that the controls broke and it won't be fixed our entire stay. Lovely. So there's one thing out that we wanted. Friday night, we went to the Turtle Show, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good movie, wasn't it, Chris?
Oh, it was a fantastic movie, let me tell you.
Chris thought we were going to see Sleepless in Seattle.
Man, he slept through a whole movie.
I got a solid hour and 15-minute nap out of that. It was fantastic.
Only had to get woken up once. Because
which
of
is
snoring.
Impressive for my snoring. That's impressive for only once.
I think you were partially conscious to it until you went full out and started snoring.
But we left. Aaron and I left. Well, we left the movie and we went to Walmart to get a blanket, so we were at least warm Friday night to sleep. And I went to my room to put my blanket on, and I took like this little blanket that they had, and I went to go fluff it to straighten it out.
Don't finish.
Cockroach. Oh,
this dude, I'm gonna take this part because I felt so bad for you. This dude goes in his room. We're sitting on the couch waiting for the pizza order to show up. Justin and I are watching trying to find the baseball game, and Chris comes out with this. He was almost white in the face, like a ghost,
almost gray.
Like, right? It's like, I want to go home. I'm like, what?
I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't want to be here anymore. And I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, is he homesick? Did something happen to one of the kids? And I'm like, are you good? Yeah, I just want to go home. I'm done with this place. I'm like, okay, so now it's something about the house. What happened? All right, now you go. Because your face was what made this story what it was.
So when I fluffed my blanket, a cockroach came flying out of it that was 100% alive and ran under my pillows and hid in the dark.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, nope, I want to go home. I'm done. Don't care about this place anymore. Let's leave right now. I'm not sleeping tonight and knowing there was a live cockroach in my bed. So Aaron comes in and I show him which pillow it is, and I grab the broom and I flip the pillow off the bed, and this cockroach comes flying out, and Aaron stomps on it and kills it.
It was like this thing was not small. He's not exaggerating.
No.
And
Maybe if it was a smaller one, I wouldn't have reacted the way I did.
no, you still would because it's gross. It's disgusting. But this thing was like, it was fitting. We saw the secret of the ooze because this
I
thing
didn't
was like
think about that.
mutation. But Chris literally had the broom, and I was standing there with the dustpan, and I was prepped if it flew to smack it or if it landed to stomp on it. So he threw the pillow up, perfect timing, and I squashed it. The crunch was disgusting. But then we went and just made sure the rest of the room was lit up because I told him, I said, these things hide when the lights are on. So we killed it. We'll finish the rest of the night, but the work, go ahead and finish, and I'll say what I want to say.
Well, you go ahead. You can keep going now.
Well, because it's going to take it to the next morning.
So we killed the cockroach. I'm done at this point. I don't want to be here the rest of the night. We get our pizza order. We're relaxing in the living room. I get the game because they don't carry the game down there, and I just kind of shared my phone, my Hulu account to the TV. We watched the game, and they went to bed. I did not go to bed. I think I fell asleep somewhere between 4:15 and 4:30, and I was back awake by little before 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I got up and was making breakfast, and he's laying there. He's sound asleep, but every light in his room, the bathroom, and in the kitchen was on. Like it looked like Roswell, New Mexico in there. I was like
Trying to sleep on the smallest part of that bed that he could.
Yep.
No pillow.
At first, I thought that he was awake, and then I saw him nuzzled up in his blanket. I was like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, Chris, try to show the camera how big this thing was. Big. I don't even know what, maybe 6 or 7 inches. There he is. He's dead there. He's a big boy.
Yeah, that's him right there.
Disgusting. But I think it was at that point in Chris's head. He was done at that point. We were going to leave the next day. I think if we had a place to go that night, we would have moved.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But he did do a little homework and saw that these roaches were,
Palmetto bugs.
yeah, the palmetto bugs. They live in the palm trees, and we had a palm tree right next to in our backyard next to the pool.
Yeah.
And we kind of thought that maybe when the guy was there working on stuff, he left the door open and it kind of snuck in the house. So I think that put his mind to ease a little bit. But then we just decided, look, after golf today, we're going to go cook and just bail. And we drove halfway home last night, which I think was a good call.
Yeah.
We would be getting home now if we left this morning.
Right. We probably would still be on the road, honestly.
100%.
Mhm.
And I like that we broke it up because it's a lot. Driving takes a lot out of you. Driving the whole spiel, like
Yep.
it's killer. So we'll fast forward to last night. We stayed at a Marriott, got a discounted rate. The breakfast was absolutely atrocious. Justin did have his waffle that he loves so very much.
They're delicious.
And then we drove up to meet somebody.
Whoa.
Oh, what I miss?
Rewind.
Oh, we missed a whole day of golf.
Golf courses down there were beautiful.
They were.
Yes.
The golf courses were very nice.
River's Edge, my favorite. The weather wasn't the greatest. I wish we would have caught that on like Saturday,
Yes.
but that course was beautiful.
I bet you that I think we played River's Edge at the right time.
Because it wasn't busy.
Right. I think Saturday would have been so crazy to try getting into.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, River's Edge was a beautiful course. We definitely played two of the three courses. I would say two of the four courses, I guess we should say, were of a different difficulty that we normally don't play.
Correct.
You know, we went over. We played. Wednesday night at 8 p.m. We played a pitch and putt course. That was a lot of fun. Something different that I've never done before. I don't think any of us have.
I have.
Oh, you have?
Not under the lights. Not under the lights.
But that's what I'm saying. Like under the lights and everything. Like that was a real fun experience. Arcadian Shores is you get what you get when you paid for it. It was a cheaper course, half of what the other two courses were.
Now let's be fair. Up here, Arcadian Shores would be top notch.
Yeah. Oh God.
It was. I mean, it was a beautiful course.
Yep. But
that course sandwiched between where we played.
Well, not only that, but like in comparison, it had hard pack in spots compared to like River's Edge and Pine Hills. Everything was very soft or fluffy to hit out of. Where we found some hard pan at Arcadian Shores. You know what I mean? It wasn't as upscale as the other ones.
Right. That's why sandwich between them, it looks way worse than it actually was. Like, it was amazing.
What I will say definitely about golfing down there compared to up here, the facilities and the people who work the facilities
amazing.
Are so much nicer. Yep. I mean, even though they know we're tourists, they are so nice no matter what price you're paying. I'll even include Aero Club into that. That dude at Aero Club was awesome.
Yeah, very welcome.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Everybody we ran into down there.
Yeah.
Like true Southern hospitality.
That was probably like the biggest thing that was so cool. But yeah, I all the courses we played were nice. I enjoyed them all. I really did.
Absolutely.
My favorite of all of them was Arcadian Shores, and it's not just I was more comfortable there. The other two places, it was more. I felt very out of place. They were very well kept. They were very, I don't want to say the word upscale, but they were more on the higher end of things. And some of the people, and I know this was me being biased, but just I assumed these people were going to be snooty and snotty the whole spiel. But they were very nice. But the other part of this is I had a great time with PJ, the kid from the college that we got paired with.
Yeah.
Because we weren't sure.
I think we scared him off.
I think so too, but he was really a lot of fun. Because we only had 3 people, they stuck a 4th person with us to keep the pace of play going. But he was a really cool kid, a lot of fun to be around. The other part about it is where I got to see the Gators. I saw the Gators. I found
Aaron got to see too.
That boy was big.
Yes, he was. Do you have those pictures on the computer yet?
I'm gonna send it to Jared, and he could pull them up. But
there you go.
It was just so cool. I love animals.
So we'll come back to the Gators then. You brought up PJ. How about Saturday, Pine Hills?
Roland was fun.
Roland, a snowbird from Canada,
Ontario.
That man knew every nook and cranny of that course. Yeah. I don't think I saw any of his shots get more than a foot off the ground.
I mean, 200 yards in, he was basically every one of his clubs was a putter.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It was so cool to watch, and he was such a nice guy.
Yeah, Roland.
Good dude.
Yes,
he was again another person like the anxiety. Like, how's this person going to fit in with us? He was great.
Yeah,
I think I'm past that.
Yeah,
the 4 times now, Chris and I have gotten paired randomly with people.
Yeah,
we haven't had a bad experience yet.
And I mean, honestly, the one time we got paired with somebody who ended up being our 3rd, and then this random, I'm not racist, I just have no other way of saying this, giant black dude was rolling through everybody because he was a solo, and he got to us, He's like, yo, y'all mind if I just like play? The guy's name's Cliff. He still messages me every year. Hey, I'm going to the Outer Banks. Are you guys gonna be there?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. Like he just is. He was intimidating to walk up to. Like
Yes,
Shaquille
when he
O'Neal
walked
size.
up, you were like, "Oh."
Yeah, we're talking
And
Shaquille
he-
O'Neal size. Like he
And
was
like
huge.
we were playing with this other dude, and we were playing, I think, whites.
Yeah,
This guy walks in and straight to the tips and hits a fucking bomb, and I go, "Oh shit!"
now you're talking.
And
This is
then
almost
that-
3 years ago.
Probably the best shot he hit that day.
Yeah,
Because then it was like he was a good golfer. He was right around scratch. But like that was
yeah. I mean, his name's Cliff. He lives down in Lehigh Valley. He's a member of a private golf club down there. He
Tell him to
us
come
in-
up here.
He invited us down to play anytime with him down there at the private golf club. Like
Let's
he was
do
a
it.
great guy. And even before we met Cliff, the first guy that we got paired with, he was staying on the golf course.
we were gonna stop at his place and have beers.
He did. He stopped at his place and grabbed a couple beers for the course.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
And we
like-
got chased by like a 19-foot snake that was terrifying. Poor little froggy, it got away.
I will say, I'm proud of all three of us. Now, granted, I only played 3 holes yesterday. We missed all but one house.
Oh, I won the under.
You did.
I won the under on that.
We thought we were going to hit at least 5 houses. We hit one,
Yeah.
which is fantastic. And I have a bunch of golf balls left over.
Well,
Yep.
you
I
also
went
real.
through like a box and a half in
yeah.
total
I mean,
with what I had in the 2 boxes I bought.
I bought 2 boxes, and so what? I had nine sleeves, and I think I still came home with 3.
I lost a total. This is abnormal for me. I think I lost 6 golf balls the entire time I was playing.
Yeah, it was
2
good.
per
Like,
course.
yeah. I mean, it's not. I don't want to say that I shot good, but I didn't shoot terrible for having the whole winter off.
No, did well. Justin did really well yesterday.
Stayed within bounds.
Yeah. Justin's driver yesterday was just incredible.
Stupid.
I mean, I'm not trying to rag on Justin here, but Justin Friday on the course we played Saturday would have struggled mightily.
Yeah.
Friday, his driver was left, right, every which way, and then Saturday the dude comes out, and I think of the 18 holes, 1 or 2 got away. He was striping the ball all day. He
Did very well.
really good golfing.
Appreciate it. I have no clue what I did. I just
You took your time. You weren't rushing.
So, but I mean, the grand
I was
scheme of
ready to
it
play
is-
18 more today.
No.
in the grand scheme of it all, the vacation was fun. We had a blast personally. The house
Absolutely.
was trash. I'd never go
You
there
need to go-
again.
You need to go on Verbo and
You
Well,
can, yeah.
something.
I'll tell you about that
call.
after.
I'm gonna call them tomorrow.
Yeah, you can.
You know, they were wonderful to us. Even the day we showed up, we explained like we do a podcast and everything. We asked permission to do a podcast within the house and everything like that. And we're like, they asked us to leave a review, and we're like, yeah, we'll leave a review, like no problem. I don't plan on leaving a review.
No, and I couldn't get into the link that they gave us anyway without the reservation number. And what Chris is saying is not the staff at the rental place that checked us in. The owner needs to do better.
Yeah,
Yes.
The staff was very attentive to us and were very apologetic and very sympathetic. And I think sometimes they didn't call us back because they didn't have an answer, because the owner just seemed like, well, I'm going to get paid anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me.
right. I mean, the lady Stacy that we dealt with a lot of the time, she was very good to us. by the end, she basically knew every time we were calling who we were.
Considering you got to the point where you were like, "Hey, Stacy."
So I hope they don't feel that we were an annoyance either. If they do, whatever.
1-0 Dominican Republic.
That's
yes.
the business they're in.
Yeah,
correct.
It's a tough business. I get it.
Yeah, I don't think it would be fair for us to leave a review because of the experience at the house itself, not because of them.
You can leave one on Verbo.
Yes.
Can I?
Yes.
That's where you do it. Put your concerns, the unattentiveness of the owner, and then you might get some headway.
But yeah, it's just not. It wasn't acceptable. You know, we went for the house for the hot tub. It was a main sticking point, and we just didn't have it. So,
no, and that guy's like, listen, I'm gonna make my money regardless, so I don't care.
Yep.
Their refund policy is that's it.
Yeah.
So see what happens. Let's go back to the ocean.
Oh.
I knew it. I was going to say, Aaron fell in love down there.
I did, but what was cool was Friday night, Chris went back down with us. Chris didn't go every time we went, but we went down Friday night, and the water, we were watching the tide, and we were standing there watching the waves. It's just so relaxing and calming for anybody that's never done this. But it's, 12 o'clock at night, and we're watching the waves roll in, and we kept standing and waiting, and we said the next wave that gets close to our feet, we're going to go back to the house. And it just kept getting within an inch or so, and then finally Chris and I just said, okay, that's it, we're done. The one came. I think Justin walked right back out into the water.
No, I stayed in the same spot until the water came up and got me.
Oh, really?
And I was up there another 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah,
you were down there for a little bit.
And I did not move from that spot.
It is just so calming, and the weather was better. I didn't go in yet, but that'll be our next excursion. I'm going to get in the water, but I enjoyed it. That was probably my favorite part. One of my favorite parts of the trip was just going down there and seeing that, because when we came down the road the first day, I'm like, there's water right there. I'm like, well, yeah, that's where the ocean is.
It was so funny. Aaron's face when we're driving down the road to the house the first day, and he's just like, that's water right there. We're like, yeah, dude, that's the ocean.
Yeah, because in my head, they're like, oh, it's a block from the house. I'm like, okay, so I'm picturing a city block that we got to walk. I realized that we could literally walk, it was 150 yards, and boom, we're there.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. It's a different experience. You can go and stand there, and you're looking out to nothing. There's nothing there. It's just awesome.
There's peace. There's peace.
We think there was a ship there Friday night because there was a light out in the distance somewhere.
Way out.
Yeah. No clue what the light was. Had to be a ship of some sort.
Probably a fishing ship.
Probably.
No, it was cool. It was cool. So,
but overall, the trip I think was fun. It was we got to eat cookout, which was the first time for all of us, which was really
delicious.
Good.
So
yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
we need to franchise, boys.
I wish we could. That would be so awesome.
Justin got his good hat that he's wearing today. He's got a couple of his Amish hats that he's got now.
Oh wait, the other one's back there too.
Yeah. What's weird, and it's not weird anymore, but it's I wouldn't even say the word weird. It's an adjustment, but I will tell this to anybody that's going to take a trip with a bunch of people. Put your money into one account and use it like that. Use a debit card. Put all your money. Chris did a wonderful job of figuring out how much money we're going to need for gas, for food, things for the house, dinners, breakfast, everything. We had it all planned out, thanks to Chris. And we just put the money into an account. And the weird part for me was not paying for stuff with my credit card or my debit card. It was, oh, Chris, you got the card.
Yeah.
So, but it worked out so well. We actually saved money doing it this way.
And did more out food than we planned.
Yeah, and we still ended up short. Like, I don't want to say short. We still came out above with the money.
Yeah, which is good because that'll sit there and we can use it for stuff for the show. But it's a great idea. I recommend anybody that's going to do this, open an account, put all the money in there, and just go with it that way. It's so much easier.
Carolina Beach. I think Carolina Beach is close to where Rivers Head was.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I kept seeing something like that. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Sorry, you said Riverside. Without a doubt, my favorite course I've played.
Yeah, it's nice. Real nice nice place course.
The whole layouts were gorgeous. The whole course was great. I just, like you said earlier, wish we had played it without Gale Force winds.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think it added to the experience for me.
It did for me too, because I sat and laughed at you the whole time.
And it did not faze me at all. Like,
Jeannie, is that down by Myrtle Beach, but on the North Carolina side? Like, we were in Myrtle Beach, but Rivers Head was actually above in North Carolina. So I do believe that was like right where we were.
It's about 1 hour away.
That's about where River's Edge was.
Yeah, that's about what we drove.
Yep.
Because even the one guy we talked to said, like, it's normally windy there, but like that was on the extreme end. I'm glad we played it. It was challenging.
And just so everybody knows, we made sure that we learned the name of the town that Rivers Head was in because we didn't know it. Shallot, not Shalette or Shallot.
Or Shallot.
Yeah,
we weren't sure.
Yeah, Shallot.
It was Shallot. So, we played in Shallot, North Carolina the first day.
Favorite course. That's going to be tough to top.
And it wasn't Whiteville.
Whitville. Please don't get him started. Please don't get him started.
I wanted to stop and ask.
Don't.
Okay. Let's talk about this though. Of all things, we go to Myrtle Beach for vacation. Golf. We got some content. I think the content end of that was more of a learning curve for us.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that.
I also think the damper of the house kind of was just like.
No, we learned things about the equipment that we've got now that we'll be able to roll through the summer with to get better stuff.
And the other 2 golf days, we had people with us, and we weren't sure how they were going to feel about it, so we didn't really film a lot.
Right. But I mean, we learned from the first day
to get a fill. Cliff, when you go to Myrtle Beach?
No, Outer Banks. Remember, Cliff goes to the Outer Banks.
And Myrtle Beach, because he was on his way to Myrtle Beach from there.
Oh, was he? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Jeez. But I mean, what was I gonna say? You totally. I don't remember.
You're trying to recount it. Sorry.
Yeah.
The content was a learning curve.
Yeah, I don't remember where I was going.
Better content this summer.
Yeah, I mean we'll be able to get more content for during the summer where you guys can make fun of us and everything for our swings and how terrible we are at golf, which is fine. We don't care.
You know, I'm glad you said that, Chris, about making fun of us for our swings and stuff, because content, everything else. Jared, if you would be so kind as to put that video up that I took from Friday.
Oh God.
We had a game it was a card game, and if you won the hole, you had to pull a disadvantage card, and if you lost the hole, you got an advantage card. So I was able to to film something that was really funny. I wasn't sure how this was going to go, and you did fairly well with it, Justin. But
It went about 75 yards.
Justin pulled a disadvantage card, and he had to tee off on one leg. I don't know how you were going to do this either, but when Jared's got it ready to roll, just
I don't have
go
enough
ahead
balance for this.
throw it up there. But this is also Justin wearing his best Ezekiel hat, because we did give him a new nickname, obviously, from the stream on Thursday. And he went and bought another one. Wow.
I love him.
I think he's going to get one of these hats at every course he plays. And I think here it comes. This was great. Warming up. He's trying to get used to the feel of it. But like a pro, did it. Didn't complain. I was proud of you for that. He really was into the game and did that. So kudos to you, buddy. You didn't hit it bad at all.
I also pulled the wide leg one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's talk about that. That card game was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm upset that Aaron couldn't participate with us in that one, but
that was fun.
The controller of the cards. The advantages were advantages, no doubt. The disadvantages were terrible disadvantages sometimes.
Listen, the advantages were so good, I birdied a par 3.
Well, I mean, some of the advantages were just an advantage.
Yes, they were so good, I birdied a par 3.
Yes.
You're missing the point, Justin.
I think he's trying to tell the story of what he had to do on that hole.
Some of the advantages were just regular. They were an advantage, but they weren't overwhelming. Some of the advantages were nuts. Like Justin got one that he pulled that he was able to putt his ball twice, but he had to do it while still in motion.
Yeah.
So he putt the ball and then took off running on the green to catch up to it, and then redirected it right into the hole.
Well,
I mean, I got one that was...
So people don't get the idea that I'm 50 feet away doing this.
No,
I'm 6 feet away.
10, but yeah. I got one that, like, I could lay the flag down. This was a funny one. So I got an advantage card that said I can lay the flag down to help direct the ball where I wanted it to go. Any way I could stop the ball, do whatever I wanted with it. Well, Justin thought my advantage was also like a double disadvantage to him because he drew a disadvantage card. What was? Do you remember what your disadvantage was?
No.
He had a disadvantage, and then he thought my card was basically another disadvantage that I could put the flag wherever I wanted to stop him. So he's like trying to outsmart me and then realizes that, oh, never mind, it had nothing to do with me. It was so funny because he thought I would lay the flag down in front of him and stop him from putting. He's like, I'm just going to chip it over the flag and we'll be good. But I told him that's not what I would have done. I would have put it lengthwise, blocking his line so it would have kept the ball out. One of the disadvantages that I got was he got to choose the club that I teed off with on that hole.
Yeah, I fucked up.
So he told me to grab my 60-degree wedge and tee off with it. And I damn near outdrove him with his driver.
Yeah, I didn't have a driver.
What's that?
I had an iron.
Oh. But yeah, I think he beat me by like maybe 15, 20 yards on the drive.
Yeah, it was good.
You hit that wedge as far as you could hit it.
Yeah, there
wasn't much room left in that thing.
I mean, granted, if it was a wet day, it wouldn't have gone as far. But we kind of also I got the advantage, and we got the advantage. It was drier down there, and the balls rolled a lot further than normal. They just didn't hit and stop.
I wish it wasn't as windy a couple of those days because the balls didn't fly as far.
That first
They
day,
were getting caught, but still, it was good.
But yeah, no, that card game will definitely be out again, probably a couple times this summer. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It made the golf not feel so serious as much as just having fun.
Right.
Is that how you felt, Justin?
All I do is have fun when I play golf.
No, but like, can you even tell me what we scored on that back nine?
You guys stopped keeping score.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yep.
It took the element of the actual golf and just made it fun and relaxing.
Yep.
You didn't care where the shot went because it didn't matter where the shot went. It was all about the card game and like, oh, who's getting screwed next?
I still cared because I didn't want to get screwed.
Yeah, you still have that little bit of competitive spirit, so you don't get the disadvantage card, or you want to keep that advantage card. But you guys were more relaxed playing that.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Yep.
It was definitely a lot more fun. So we'll definitely be using those again somewhere.
And what's funny is I think I felt the same all day yesterday, or all day yesterday. I wish it was yesterday. Saturday.
It was yesterday, brother.
Oh, god damn. Been a long week.
Justin, go get high. It's the phrase of the week.
Oh.
I only wish did you get that on a GoPro footage at all?
No.
I think it was.
Are you sure?
It was Friday, I thought.
No,
it was Thursday.
it was the first day we were golfing.
Oh,
You gotta-
I haven't reviewed the 4 hours worth
You
of stuff.
have to do, you have to review that footage because that has
It
to
was
be-
somewhere in the middle of the round.
It was
It was
really
on the front
early.
nine.
Yeah, it was like this fifth or sixth hole.
Because you couldn't figure out if it was 6 or 7.
It was on 6.
It was on
Right,
six.
but you thought it was 7.
Yeah, because I messed him up.
That's
Yeah,
not
you
my
gotta-
fault.
It was mine. I did it on purpose. You got to pull that because that was hysterical.
Hey, Aaron, they're still melted. You want one?
No, I'm not even talking about that on here. Disgusting. You can come see your work. It's right there. I had to point it out. I showed him Catwoman. He wanted to make sure Catwoman was seen.
Yeah, I had no clue.
He had no clue. He put his clubs there and look at it. You can
Thank
see
you
it.
again, Braden.
Put his clubs right under it and didn't even look at it. He's face high. He said, "Thank you again for watching whiskey."
But yeah, so
He said, "Your dog stinks."
I know.
He
So
does.
going back, so we ended up leaving like 6 o'clock Saturday.
After we had burgers.
We had burgers, dogs.
Wait, we're missing a whole part of this.
Uh-oh.
This ain't happening. So I'm in my room.
You're welcome.
I'm packing everything up. I hear cannonball. Don't hear anything. I'm like, okay.
I'm going to cut you off real quick. Jeannie, this is the shenanigans that Aaron was talking about in the beginning.
Yeah.
That we waited till the last day. Go ahead.
So I hear cannonball, and I'm waiting to hear this splash, and I don't hear anything. So I continue to pack my clothes because I know we're leaving tonight. We're going to go after we eat. I'm like, he's not jumping the pool. He said he's going to start the grill so we could cook. Well, then I hear cannonball number 2, and I'm like, okay, I have to go see, because it's really quiet, who's dead, what happened. So I go outside, and I'm starting to walk through Chris's room, and I see this pile of clothes by the hot tub. And I'm like, what is going on? I walk out. Here's the 2 of them in their underwear in the pool. Just
It was
chilling.
warm.
And I'm like, you really did do a cannonball. Like, I didn't hear the water splash. There was water all over the deck of the pool. And I'm like, why? He goes, oh, hold on, and gets out. And I said, how was the splash? He's like, Chris is like, just watch. Cannonball number 3. And he goes, so now at this point, I'm like, well, I guess I'm cooking again because Justin's wet. The coals are still over on the grill. So I go inside. We're starting to get the food together. And now there's no place for me to sit by the pool, by the grill. So I see this plastic pool chair that's over by the side of the house. I'm like, this will be perfect. I'm going to go sit. Now, at this point, I'm laughing at these two in my head. I'm like, I can't believe they're starting to do this shit now. Like, we're supposed to be leaving in a couple of hours, and they're going to start acting up. So I grabbed this.
Nicest day we had while we were there.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So I grabbed this plastic pool chair, and Chris is like, oh, you're going to wash that off? And I just looked at him, and I threw it in the pool. And then I turned around and got another chair. Next thing you know, I turned around, I set the chair down by the grill, and Justin is now sitting in the plastic chair in the pool, but the chair starts, I don't know how this was possible, but Justin's like floating in the water on this plastic chair. And I'm like, I sat down and I'm like flipping the burgers. I'm like, I fully expected you guys to do this shit 2 days ago. Now that we're leaving, you're going to start like kind of just letting it out and enjoying yourselves. So I'm glad they got their fun time. And I felt bad because I know the hot tub was a big point for them. And I felt bad they weren't able to go in there.
Had the hot tub been working, the shenanigans would have been
I would have sat there by the table and just shook my head the whole time. But it was nice to see that even though the point is the three of us can find a way to have fun even in the worst of situations. And
100%.
It wasn't like it was terrible, but it was a letdown. And these guys really wanted the hot tub there. The weather wasn't good enough for the pool the first 2 days we were there. And unbeknownst to me, I'm just being in there, packing up all my stuff, and then these two are out there jumping in the pool. So good for you guys, but I never thought I was going to be sitting making hamburgers with you guys half naked staring at me. Like, is the food ready? Like,
so the lead up to it was the part that Aaron didn't see. Justin was out there getting the coals ready for the grill. And I don't know what, I walked outside for something. And Justin and I were talking, and I wasn't really looking at him. I was staring at this pool. And he stops whatever we were talking about and looks at me and goes, "You're going in there." And I didn't say anything. He goes, "You're going to jump in there." But I can't do that because I'm fully dressed. Like, I don't want wet clothes to bring home. And I just look back at him. I'm like, who said all your clothes have to be wet? I'm going in my underwear. And I just stripped and jumped in my underwear. And the next thing you know, he's in there in his underwear with me. It was our shenanigans.
It was good. Unless you guys got
it was needed.
Mm-hmm.
And it was honestly warm.
Yeah, the pool was actually really warm at that point, too. It was 82 degrees that day. Justin and I and Aaron all got sunburnt being outside in the sun golfing.
Mm-hmm.
Because after I was done in the pool, I jumped into a shower before we left. Because I didn't want all that chlorine and everything on me. And I could literally feel the hot water hitting everywhere where I was sunburned. I was like, oh, well, that happened.
Yep.
And then
My neck didn't get it.
And then Justin brought up this morning, he's like, "Hey, by the way, Chris, I got tan lines on my sock line." And I was like, yeah, me too.
Robbie, we
were going to get it in 3 days. We got it in one.
Robbie, we checked all our stuff before we even packed it to make sure there was no bugs or friends coming home with us. I checked my car. I checked my bags when I got home. So no, there was nobody there.
Yep. I mean, I checked every bag before I packed it. And then when I packed it, it went to a different spot up out of the way where like light would hit it. So that way it wasn't like on the floor or something for a roach to get to.
Yep.
I made sure it was like somewhere out in the open, lit up.
Got news for them. No mofos ain't going to survive up here right now anyway. It's too cold.
Yeah, seriously.
So, yeah, we fast forward to today. We left about 9 o'clock this morning. We were able to meet up with Jared at Red Robin in – what town was that, buddy?
Winchester?
It was Winchester.
See that, Justin? That's how I got him out here.
Gotcha.
He had to answer a question. So we got to hang out with Jared and his wife, boys, his one son Tommy, and his friend. But we got to get some lunch and meet up and hang out. It was cool to see you again. To preface this a little bit, Jared refused to answer the phone for us on Tuesday when we were driving by because we thought he was working. So we was like, we'll try him anyway. Maybe we can stop by the house or catch up with him for lunch. Justin wanted to
just
stop.
went to the house.
Justin
wanted to go right to the house.
Yes, we wanted to just ding dong ditch, knock on the door, leave a sticker on your window. Now
You had a ring where you were going to ring it and moon it.
yeah. So it would have been cool because then you would have been home, and then you would have had no choice but to wake up. So
Well, I was home. I was
Yeah.
just asleep. I took a nap.
yeah, he called us 2 hours later. What'd you need? Oh, we were driving by. I'm so mad I didn't answer my phone. So are we. So, but we did make it work so we could see him on the return trip. So once again, thank you for lunch. You did not have to buy us food,
Yes,
but
thank
it's
you.
much
Thank you,
appreciated.
sir.
Very much appreciated. So we got you the next time you come up here, obviously.
So,
Whatever that's going to be.
Rich, to answer your question, I'm not sure if anyone got the belt. It's kind of an up for debate type thing. Justin had the best score of the day. Aaron couldn't play the round because he was hurt. So, like, it's really up in the air who won the belt, if the belt was even up at that point.
I also was going to say that the shenanigans didn't stop. They continued because while we were at lunch,
Oh, yeah, you can go ahead.
Justin was in the bathroom. And the waiter or the waitress was coming around and Chris had he's like, anyone got a pen? I was like, so my wife gives him a pen. I had a piece of paper, wrote Justin's phone number down.
And then he messed it up.
Yeah, was about to give it to the waitress, and she's like, did you need something? And as soon as that happened, Justin came back to the seat, and Chris had to go, nope.
Yeah, because we were hoping that Justin wasn't going to see the paper, and then he looked at the end of the table and smashed it and crushed it up in his hand. But Justin fell in love like 8 times this week with different people at different times. But the waitress he seemed really happy with. So we're like, we'll try to get her his number. You know, it didn't really work out. Like we were trying our best. She was standing there and she was asking Justin if he wanted a single or a double burger. And I said, Justin, we know you're single. Do you want a single or a double burger?
The subtle comments that were being made throughout the whole thing. She literally said at one point, I think I've learned more about you guys than I wanted to.
Yeah, this is a true story. She was a lot of fun though.
She was really a good sport. She was a really good sport.
Yep. Good waitress. Jared fit right in, was just poking and prodding with us. So
yeah, but then I was like, you know what, y'all are leaving. I come to this Red Robin quite a bit.
Yeah, you live there. They're gonna be like, you can just easily tell them that you threw us out of your house for the rest of your life.
Hi, Sarah. Bye, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah's like an apparition. Good to see you again, too, Sarah. There she is.
I do want to go backwards though to Wednesday, real quick. So the guys knew but didn't know. I had a present for each one of them for when we got down there. Mm-hmm. And I had bought them both golf towels for the trip. And I got Aaron, Aaron's the Happy Gilmore guy. Like, he's the one that just walks up nonchalantly, doesn't care, tees off and goes. There's nothing to him, could care less about it. He's grip it and rip it. So I got him a Happy Gilmore golf towel. Justin, on the other hand. Yeah. Justin, on the other hand, I got him 2 very fitting golf towels. To begin with, Justin has a ball sack, literal ball sack, on his bag to begin with.
Right, that carries 2 golf balls.
I think he's got
more than that
in there. Yeah,
which only supposed to carry. It's designed to carry 2 if you get where we're going with this.
So I got him a golf towel that said, "I wash my balls with this towel." Very fitting for his bag, what's on it, and everything like that. And then we turned around, and I got him another towel that said, "Cart girls make me nervous." So at every golf course, we were going, "Well, does this one make you nervous, Justin?" Which ended up being a running joke of the whole trip too.
Until the last one.
Till the last one.
Till the
Yesterday,
last
She did
one.
make him nervous.
You made me nervous once.
1-1. Gunnar Henderson just did a whole solo shot. Good move. Put him in the lineup.
That's why he's in the lineup.
Sorry, folks. We're not talking sports, but I'm watching sports.
Robbie, they were great. Thank you again for them. We appreciate them very much.
Yes, thank you, dude. I want to. We were on the course, and Chris said, I haven't seen a ball. Maybe it was Chris or Justin. We haven't seen a ball washer anywhere. So I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen one either. And we're so dumb. But these courses were so nice that you had a ball washer on your cart where you could wash your clubs and the golf balls that you used on your cart. Like, we're used to seeing them on the tee boxes. Like, what's weird? We haven't seen one anywhere. Actual bathrooms on a golf course, to me, is unheard of. We usually have a porta-john, and we're trying to hit a golf ball at the porta-john as someone's trying to take a pee. So that took away from some of the shenanigans, too. Like, we weren't tipping it over. We weren't throwing golf balls at it. But it was just the courses overall were gorgeous. The carts were great.
I'm sitting here wondering what the hell Justin's doing. Whiskey's next to him.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm like, what in the hell is this guy doing right now?
Has he left your side?
He's laid down a couple of times. What are you doing?
I was tormented by a husky when I walked in the door. Like, got bitched out. And my cats were judging me. Luke, Wicket, and Mama Kitty were happy to see me. Luke judged me from afar. I was like, you leave me for 6 days, don't come near me, human. Would not let me pet him. Every time I go close, he'd stand up and walk away. I'm like, all right, the hell would you, dude?
My cat hasn't come close yet.
So,
I was at a golf course on Friday.
doing an inspection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice golf
it,
course?
Yeah, it was a nice golf course. It's Stonewall, I think it was called.
Did you get some free pass for us or what?
No, but so I should have made it later in the day, but I went there first, and they were building a new facility, like a new building, small one, but a new building, right on the driving range for training. So it's a pretty nice building, and then 2 bay doors open up, and then they can drive right out of the building.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was like, I got like one or two left. I should have just made it last, but I don't mind going to a driving range. I have not done a round of golf in my life, so
Once you do it, you're going to be hooked. This guy right here is the one that took me for my first one and got me hooked on it. It's been downhill ever since then.
Yeah.
I already have an expensive hobby.
Yeah, I think it's a very expensive habit.
I think my computer has, I don't know, my Steam account's probably like $4,000 worth in games.
Yeah, that's an expensive hobby.
Wow.
Yeah, but this guy took me on my first round at Cricket Hill, and I've been hooked ever since. I have not left the golf course. I think he was shocked when I told him I'd never been golfing before.
And he did good right from the first freaking swing. He puts it like right on the green. I'm like, this is a par 4, dude. You're supposed to get there in 2. Like, what the hell are we doing here?
Is that was that good? Yeah, that was great. I didn't know where it went. I didn't know the course.
I think that's kind of what I look at is hitting the ball and then trying to figure out which one your ball is.
It's a thinking man's sport.
Yeah.
It's
I would
fun.
not be able to keep track of it. I'd be like, I think that one's mine.
You will know.
No, you know.
It's actually wild because we've all at some point we're hitting the same brand of ball way back when, and we've all kind of morphed. I stuck with the Callaways, but Chris, you've gone to Bridgestones.
Yep.
And Justin's with those TaylorMades. We can tell probably 20 yards away whose ball is whose anymore because Justin's got those patterns on it.
Yep.
And your Bridgestones just have a B. Like if there's a lot of writing, well, no, that's my ball.
Yeah.
Like
and yours have a distinct texture to them too, Chris.
Yes, they do.
Like their shell is different.
Yeah, my dimples are all different on it too.
Yep.
So you can see it just by looking like, oh, that's not my ball.
You get used to it after a while. Oh, come on,
2-1.
Roman.
The
Is it
Roman
2-1?
Empire has shown up tonight.
Well, I'm on a delay because it's 3-2 and he just fouled the ball off. So thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Spoiler alert.
Watch this. He's going to crush this.
Oh, he left that right over
Oh.
He left it right over the plate.
Yeah.
That's a tank. They took Sevy out though, so now they're done. They're done. Good stuff. They better start getting more runs though. 2-1 is not going to win this game.
No. But yeah, so I mean, all in all, the golf trip was fun. The house sucked.
Yes.
The house served its purpose for what a regular person would have needed.
Right.
Not what we wanted.
Exactly.
Not what we paid. Yeah.
So, but I mean, all in all, I think we all had a good time.
I did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, it was a nice, fun, new experience. I think Aaron actually knows how to get around Myrtle Beach without a problem anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And before we leave, I want one second. Aaron Aaron went to go see his niece on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of made sure he went because he's like, oh, I don't have to. We're like, no, you're going. We got time Friday. Go do your thing. We left him. He went by himself. Got to go see his niece. Had a good time with her. And he came back. He came back earlier than I was expecting. I think he came back earlier than Justin was expecting.
Well, she was working, so I didn't want to take up time and stuff like that. In and out.
So this is probably where the real shenanigans
I understand where he's going.
So Aaron's coming back down the road to the house, and Justin and I are outside smoking a cigarette. Here comes Aaron driving down the road, and Justin gets out to the road, and he puts his thumb out for a ride, and then pulls back, and whoop, here we go, shirt straight up, and flashes Aaron. And that's when the shenanigans actually started. Aaron's losing it, driving down the road laughing.
I can't unsee it. My eyes still hurt. I had to change my contacts.
Glad I could help.
Aaron and I will definitely be up for that tournament.
Yeah,
That
if
much for sure.
Justin doesn't, we'll find 2 more. But we'll definitely do that.
I got to
100%.
figure out a way to get work.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring this one over here if he wants to play.
Yeah, I mean, we will definitely be there no matter what. It's just what 4 of us are coming, I don't know.
Yep. You'll have 2 for sure.
Yeah.
We'll have 4 for sure, but us 2 for sure.
Yeah.
We'll be there. So count on that.
So.
How'd you guys feel when you got home?
I got a second wind. I'm wide awake right now.
I did after I showered. I was judged by the animals, and then took a shower and everything else. And I was like, ooh, I'm awake. And I know it's a bad thing because I got to sleep. I got to work tomorrow. It's going to be
I kind of in and out napped. I in and out napped the whole day today.
That's what I was just going to say. Yeah, you've been in and out all day. Are you unpacked yet, sir?
Nope.
Oh, we are.
I mean, my stuff is gone through.
No. Everything's unpacked, put back in the dressers, hung up.
You know, I fell asleep.
It's as if you can walk into my room and say, oh, did he even go on vacation?
You can honestly say the same thing about me.
And I will say I'm very proud of Justin. He got very vibrant colors at everything he shopped with. Like
I
that
like
pink
colors.
that pink shirt he's wearing today.
It's
is
salmon.
Justin, what was your favorite golf shirt that you had on?
My pink taco one.
You know, I will say this. The amount of comments that we got Saturday for all wearing the same shirt was actually incredible.
They loved it. They thought we were at a bachelor party. They thought it was a wedding.
What
I mean-
shirt did you guys wear?
We had a black shirt with like these fluorescent and rainbow colored flamingos. It was a great shirt.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was very, very comfortable.
Yeah, the
Yes.
shirt was comfortable as all get up. But even Coral. It's Coral, Justin. Ha!
Chris, you know what? Chris, for the Thursday night show, we'll wear that polo shirt.
Okay.
For the
Yeah,
show.
it
So you
was
guys can
very
see it.
comfortable.
I love it.
We were even in a gift store called Tsunami, and the random lady just, oh, I like your shirt. And so we had to, like, the amount of times we told the story of why we were wearing the shirt was insane. But it worked out well.
Mhm.
Are you
It
here
was
for
great.
a bachelor party? Like, it was so weird.
And as we were leaving Pine Hills, there was another group that was walking to their car that were dressed, the three of them, exactly this, not the same shirt, but they were all wearing the same clothes too. So it wasn't just us that was doing it. Now, they might have been doing a bachelor party, but it's not an uncommon thing to do. And that's Jared. Did we ever put, good segue, did we ever get a polo shirt for the website for golf for us?
Working on one. I'm trying to come up with a good design.
Just needs to be simple, buddy, with a like NDT right here. NDT golf podcast, whatever.
And
Jared,
preferably
you
the
and me will
fabric-
talk about it.
Yeah,
All right.
preferably the fabric as what Aaron or Justin's wearing right now.
Under Armour.
Yeah, something silky.
Because I could do
Breathable.
baseball jerseys as well.
Um,
So I was working on the baseball jersey.
But yeah, I couldn't believe how well it went over. And it was funny because, you know, the first person that made a comment, this is actually another little funny story. The first guy that made a comment about our shirts was golfing with a guy who was wearing a shirt of all of, like, a whole bunch of faces on it of his grandkids, his daughter, and everything like that. And that was Justin's original idea, was to get us shirts of his face all over it. And then 3 holes into the round, Justin went to go grab his 60 or his 56 degree wedge and didn't have it. I don't think he had either one of them. His 56
Nope, they were both
or his
gone.
60. And that guy that we originally talked to start the round was the guy who had his clubs.
Yeah. I went back to the green. And this is where Justin, I was like, dude. So Justin just said, I left them on the green back there. Okay. So I drove back, picked up the clubs, and came up. He goes, oh, that guy's playing behind us? No, he's in front, dude.
So when I said that, I wasn't meaning like in the literal sense. Like I didn't realize he had gone out after us. I thought maybe he
Yeah.
had been out in front of us.
I honestly thought they were going on the other course, but no, they were there. It was funny. Oh, here, I found Jared. Thank you for loading these. There's the gator.
Oh.
That was a monster.
This was the little one. But
Yeah,
that guy,
little.
That guy. I was so happy.
He's got why not?
I'll tell you what, from a distance, they look like rocks.
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah.
told me you found gators. I'm like, where? And he's pointing. I'm like, where? He goes, you see those things that look like wet rocks? I'm like, yeah. He goes, those are gators. I was like, oh shit, let me go see.
That's
And the
unwelcome.
only
Sir,
reason I
do
knew
not
they
go
were-
over the fence.
The only reason I knew they were gators, like Aaron's taking off for him right away. I was like, just wait. I pulled out my rangefinder and put my rangefinder on. I was like, oh no, Aaron, they're gators. Yes, they are, sir. Do not cross the fence. Do not go in somebody else's property. Do not do it.
I was going. I love animals. I'm sorry. We got to go to a zoo.
Oh. Well, there was one point.
Cape May is free.
To be fair, there was one point yesterday we almost stopped playing after 9 holes.
You had to go to Ripley's.
Yeah,
Why did no one tell me this?
because you would have told us no.
I probably would have. You're right.
Justin and I were discussing after 9 holes of just stopping and taking you to the aquarium instead, since you couldn't play.
No, I wouldn't have let that happen.
Well, you would have been outvoted, sir. You're off the island. Like,
I would have appreciated it, but we spent
Problem.
way too much money on
He has the keys.
that too.
he can't stop us from going out for 9 more holes. Like, what's he gonna do? I'm gonna sit here for 2 more hours and we're gonna twiddle our thumbs. If we say we're done,
Sir, can you keep up with the group in front of you?
Yeah. I will say this, like we discussed this too, like the next trip we take, golf day off, maybe 9 holes and then do something that we want to do. Like we each pick one thing that we want to do after that. But it would have been nice to do the aquarium and things because I think we put too much in such a short amount of time playing golf.
Yeah.
Until our stamina and strength is built up. But I mean, otherwise, it was great. You want to play more?
I do. I need to move down there. I really, really do. I need to golf every day. It's like the ocean too, to me. I'm just so at peace out there. I love it. So, we're going to rewind a little bit, plus have a little bit of today in it. I talked to my kid tonight after I got home, and she had to tell her mom something, and she was on speaker, so I started talking to Janella. And I told her I looked for Myrtle Manor. And she was like, yeah, I was wondering if it... She's like, is that show still out? And I was like, no. But I said I was going to take a picture of it for you, but it's something different now.
Patrick's.
Yep. I made these guys look for a trailer park that was on a TLC reality show. Because I didn't believe these people were real.
Yep.
I looked this up while we were at lunch.
I know you did.
This is what it was.
Yeah.
Myrtle Manor.
Hey, that girl on the far right kind of looked like the cart girl.
This was back in 2015. She wasn't that old. She's not that old.
Kind of looks like her. Not saying it's her, but it looks like
maybe that's her mom.
I'm just saying, it kind. Now that I see that picture, it kind of looks like the cart girl from Saturday.
I want to see if there's videos. I've never watched the show.
Oh, I'm like, he's talking, but his lips aren't moving.
Yeah, he's on the other screen.
What a perfect capture that took, too.
Yeah, that's a weird show. You watched this, Justin?
Yes. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Me and my ex-wife used to watch it.
Vladdy leads off the inning with a double. Or no, not lead off, but runner on second now. Skeen's still pitching? Yeah.
Yeah, Skeen's is dealing, but it's like the third bad hit he's given up. But that's good with this lineup. Calm yourself there, buddy. Judge this from slow over hit. So
what is that on Twitch?
I got it.
Oh, bots. Gotta love them.
Oh.
Goodbye, sir. Banhammer.
So.
All right. What else you boys got?
Got nothing.
I don't want to go back to bed.
Somehow we filled an hour and 20 minutes, and sir, you need to stay up all night.
If I go to sleep now, I'll probably be up at like 3. I'll be all right.
So no, I got nothing else.
Okay.
Nope, I'm good.
All right, Jared.
Thanks for watching, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share, follow. Hit all the good ones.
We'll be live again Thursday with a sports show. We actually have a theme to it on Thursday. We know a direction we're gonna go with it.
Yep.
So
Yeah, let's see how long you stay on it.
well, it's.
Are you going to be on the show? Yeah, that's why. Okay. We'll see how long before we throw Justin out.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got this really good button we can just do this with.
Yep.
And I can keep coming back.
So don't forget, guys, our website is back up, ngtpodcast.com. Also, like, follow, subscribe to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Chris, what else? Something else hit you?
We want to throw a huge shout out to what's his name?
I'm not
Your
sure.
buddy, the wrestling guy.
Oh, Eric Skinner. Thank you, my friend. Took out a $20 subscription per month to support the show. We appreciate you guys. Anybody else looking to sponsor the show, make a donation. It's all on the website. Jared set it up. It's pretty seamless transition. Just go ahead, check it out. We've got some merch that's going to be going up some more. There's some up now. There will be more coming. It's going to be a slow progression into this. But everything you spend helps support the show, pays our bills. It's all that good stuff that we got to do. This stuff ain't cheap. But we're just looking for a little more to put in. Chris spent a lot of money on some equipment. The GoPro videos that we've gotten were amazing.
Yes, they are.
So we're going to do some more of that coming up. But
Aaron and Justin finally got to see what they do, and it came out really good.
Yeah.
Even the mics. I mean, Justin was most impressed how far these mics that we got go now.
Oh, yeah.
And
So
still capture everything you're saying. Like it's
40, 50 feet away, and you can still hear
Was
it.
that running while it was raining?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be cool because I can't remember if I talked while I was out there.
Oh, I'll find out when I finally review the footage, which will probably be Tuesday. I'll start it. Yeah.
To be fair, we couldn't hear you anyway because it was raining and you were so far away, and the rain hitting on the top of the golf carts was crazy.
I probably have 4 hours.
The rain hitting off the top of my hat was crazy.
Yeah, I got like 4 hours worth of video to go through on that, so that'll be fun. I'll get what I can off of it, and I'll send it around to see if they want to use it. We know that not everything's usable. There is it was very windy that day, and mics didn't pick up some words or them talking. So, and that was one of the big things we learned is like mic placement.
Yep. But like Chris said, learning curve.
Yeah.
Got to do it before we can learn the kinks. So, all right.
Figure it out.
Folks, Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will see you for the sports show. Hopefully, Jared comes and hangs out with us. Jared, again, good to see you today, my friend. Thank you again. And Justin, get us out.
Later.
I listen to NDT every Sunday night before bed. It's out of this world.